Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this amazing, super fantastic YouTube video. We got some finals gameplay in the background. Didn't necessarily do too well in this game. Unfortunately, one of the teams had a triple riot shield squad, so yeah, you know how that is. But got some heavy gameplay for you. I think I switch over to a light class at some point in time. It's either a light class or a medium class. Just to deal with the riot shield, since I don't have a flamethrower and I can't really do too well. There they are, right there. Yeah, the whole squad ended up being full riot shields. But anyways, I wanted to just come on here, yap a little bit about one of my personal favorite topics, which is my personal favorite pastime, which is the art of rage baiting. Now, if you don't know what rage baiting is, essentially it's just using logical fallacies or any specific talking points to just get someone really, really mad. Most of the time you can either see it in debates, Call of Duty lobbies, any lobby in a game, honestly. There's so many times where the people are just trying to rage bait you as much as possible, trying to get you as angry as possible. And I just wanted to, yap about it a little bit with some finals gameplay in the background. If you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll kind of stop beating around the bush right now, so let's just get straight to the video. Alright, so, rage baiting. Sometimes it's a little bit of a touchy subject. Not many people like to get angry all the time. However, for the rest of us who enjoy rage baiting, it is quite the skill to learn. It's something you don't necessarily learn overnight, but it is definitely a unique skill to have. Personally, I love doing it all the time, especially if you work in a job like customer service, where you have to deal with a lot of people, a lot of dumb people, a lot of questionable people. It can be really useful. Now, originally I had stated that it was mostly based through logical fallacies. If you don't know what those are, it's basically hasty generalization, red herrings, genetic fallacies, ad hominems, all that stuff. And I'll go over through as we go by, but basically it's just using false information, using a generalization to just get someone really, really upset. Now, as a warning, I do gotta preface that not all people like getting rage baited. Some people act different ways when they get mad, so use at your own risk. This is just for the sake of enjoyment, the sake of just talking, having a talking point. So use these skills as you need be at your own risk, and I am not responsible for anything that happens as a result of your said rage bait. So without further ado, I'll stop drawing this out. Let's get straight into it. So, the first form of rage bait I will talk about is just generally the easiest one to master is just false information. Now, this one is really easy to spot. It is probably one of the more basic ways of rage baiting, but it's probably the easiest one to learn. So, most of the time, it's easier to use it in a subject that's moderately well known, or something that's not easily provable at that moment in time. Say for instance, someone is asking, "Oh, how's the weather outside?" You could say something like, "Oh, I heard it's gonna rain tonight." So they put on a big puffy raincoat, they get some hand warmers, an umbrella maybe, and then when they walk outside, there's no rain. So they'll probably ask you like, "Hey man, what the fuck? Like, you told me it was gonna rain. What the hell happened?" Like, "Oh, sorry, my mistake." But that's one example. It's not the best one ever, I would say, but there's many other examples that you can probably use in like average daily life. Like if someone asks you like, "Oh, have you tried the nacho fries yet? I heard they're back." "Oh, I don't really like it. It has pickles in it, so I don't really want to give it a shot." Like, "What do you mean it? No, it doesn't come with pickles. What are you talking about?" No, it comes with pickles. I promise you. I got the last time I got it. It had pickles on it. Like, "No, it didn't. No, it didn't." "Yes, it did." And that point when you hear the little sudden rise in their vocal pronunciation, that's when you know that you can start reeling them in a little bit more with the more hard-hitting fallacies, which we'll get into next. Now, I won't get into all of them since there's like fucking 12 or 14 of them, but I'm just going to go over a couple of my personal favorites that I like to use. And the first one I'm going to get into, ad hominem. Now, this one is basically just attacking the person in general. This one you want to be really, really careful about, since you don't want to like get too personal with stuff, especially if it's someone that you really know. But you want to just do general stuff that's easily noticeable. Something like smelly breath, dirty clothes, any determining features of the person. For instance, like if someone's trying to continue an argument with you, you're like, oh, why should I listen to you? Your breath smells. You don't know how to brush your teeth. Throwing that in the middle of an argument is, oh man, it can do quite a bit of damage. But like I said, people respond differently, and they don't really like being attacked personally. Now, another one of my personal favorites is what they call the straw man argument. Now, this one kind of just boils down to making up a point of view that the person may or may not follow. It's most of the time something that they don't follow, just for the sake of arguing. Now, one example I can probably give about this is, for instance, you're going out to eat with a bunch of friends, and you specifically turn over to one friend and you're like, hey dog, I heard you don't like tomatoes. Why do you not like tomatoes? And the friend might go like, what are you talking about? I do like tomatoes. You're like, no you don't. You don't like tomatoes. I heard someone told me you don't like tomatoes. And little pro tip. Using one of the huhs, game changer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, either a nuh-uh or a yeah-huh, dude, throwing that in on top of straw man or on top of false information, bro, instant fury, instant anger, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's about all the time I have right now. If you want to see more stuff like this, more yapping stuff, more gameplay stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll probably leave you with the rest of the gameplay since I don't think there's much left. So yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.
Throwing fire! RPG away! Come on. Let's go, we win, that's it, we win. Let's go!
We can say that the Retros earned that victory. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers.
Holy mackerel.
Okay, I think that's enough. Hey, it's enough for today.
Lay down the vibe and soothe my woes. I long to lose myself in lo-fi beats. Just drift away. Lay down the vibe and soothe my